Greetings, Nightcrawler here, hiker trash extraordinaire, coming to you today from Algodones, Mexico, affectionately known as Molar City. So, brief history. I'm a super long distance hiker. That's kind of my thing. I walk across the country. On my very first hike on the Appalachian Trail, I broke out my front teeth. My front teeth have always, my teeth have always been crap. Being an American, I can't afford dentistry. Most of us can't. I got curved when I just got my adult teeth too, probably 85 or so, and it shattered out all my front teeth, but there were still nubs, so they attached stuff back to it. Just had problems after that. They keep popping off. I ended up making my own, that one right there. I ordered the supplies online, followed tutorials and whatnot. Actually, a better job than most of them I paid for, because they're about $900 a piece just for veneers in America. And it's, this little thing you glue to your tooth, essentially. It was really easy to do. Regardless, I need a lot of stuff done. So when I shattered my teeth, I actually broke out the centers of both of these vertically, and you can't really glue things back when they crack vertically. They'll just break again. So when the guy fixed them for me, he was like, hey man, this is just cosmetic. Don't bite into anything. They'll barely last you 2 weeks, I bet. But I needed to finish the Appalachian Trail. I was near the end. So I glued them back together, and I was just really careful. I've been eating out of the side of my mouth. Here we are. That was 2017. Here we are in 2022. And hey, I still have them. They're not pretty. You can actually see the cracks. I'll put a close-up on later. But anyway, I've held them together by some sort of miracle. I'm a nail biter. I don't know how it worked around this one. And I'm here to I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting. I want to get my mouth fixed. That is my main goal. While I'm here, I've got all sorts of other things done. I've got a hearing test done. Turns out I have perfect hearing. Awesome. I got an eye test done. We'll get into that later. I really like this town already. It's friendly, it's colorful, it's loud, but it's mellow at the same time. The people aren't too pushy, but they need to sell their stuff, so I understand where they're coming from. We're gonna be spending a good 10 days out here, going through the process, seeing what I'm gonna do, how much it's gonna cost, and then the healing process and all that afterwards. And then in about 9 days from now, 9 days, I hit the beginning of the Arizona Trail and start hiking north 800 miles. I'm gonna figure it out from there, because I might jump off and do the CDT, or I might have you guys help me plan a hike that gets me from the top of Arizona over to the CDT and then up. But we'll discuss this later. For now, this is about healthcare in Mexico. Dental vacations, they call it. I never thought I'd be the guy that takes them, but here we are, taking you with. Let's see what we can learn. Muy bonito este día. Do I stop here? What? I don't. Oh, yeah, they got a little thing. Oh, it's taking our picture. Hola. Maybe this one? Oh, yeah. Thing went up.
My window?
No, not yet. No, it was emotion.
There's one look available.
Well, cool. How you doing, man? Wow, look, he's got cool gear on. Look at that guy. How you doing, man? Wow. Awesome. We are over the border. That was the easiest border crossing in the world. I have so many kilos of coke in the trunk. I was paranoid. And that dead hooker.
More weed.
I know. That dead hooker, man. I thought she was going to give us away. She stank. He wears hats on his hats. I love this place already. That's the line to get out of here. We're going to be getting out early. It doesn't move at all. Before the town wakes up and it's covered in vendors, they're just getting set up. But the sidewalks aren't sidewalks after a certain point. They're just markets. They're not aggressive sellers. They all talk to you. Everybody wants to make their money, but they're not aggressive about it. So I came into Kessel up optometry. I guess
Yes,
be a
Castle
professor.
Optical.
A Castle Optical, related to Castle Dental, to get my eyes checked because I was like, hey, I always thought I had supervision. Turns out I don't. Turns out my eyes are horrible. So this nice woman here, hello, is gonna fix me up, and I'm gonna be wearing glasses now, I think. So hey. So, being a talkative guy like I am is really coming handy around here. Yeah, I'm friendly with all the locals already. I just walked by Hector. He handed me a joint as I walked by. He's like, hey, hola, amigo. Because I chatted with him earlier, Now we're friends. I don't know this guy's name up here, but he's got tattoos all over his face, and we're friends now. But he's got the most beautiful cat. Shoo. Hey, kitty. How you doing, baby? You are so beautiful. Huh. Aww. You are a beautiful kitty, aren't you? Okay, the morning of my dental appointment. It's only like 6 o'clock, and already this is the line getting out of Mexico. Be early or you're hanging out. These cars are gonna be here for hours. Gonna go get some breakfast. I'm not all that hungry because I'm, nervous. But after that, go straight over to the dentist and see what's what. I'm still not exactly sure what I'm getting done, but it's gonna be a lot. Wow. Technology is just so fast, man. That's amazing. Yeah, so I took x-rays and they popped up on that screen like pretty much instantly. It was pretty quick. Okay, I'm in the bathroom. The estimate's only $3,500, which not half bad, man. I'm gonna get 10 cubic zirconia crowns. I'm gonna fix this bad boy up. But it's less than I thought it was gonna be. I'm pretty cool with that. They're like, hey, this is the price. When do you want to start? I'm like, now? They're like, yeah, okay, we can start now. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna get done today. Because America, you go down, they look at your stuff, and they're like, come back in 6 weeks for this. Come back in another 6 weeks for that. And I'm not down with that. And one of the many reasons I'm here. See what we can get done today, huh? Kind of a rough first day. My mouth feels really weird. And these aren't my teeth. These are just the temporary ones. These are my new glasses. I wear glasses now. Yay. But I got 10 crowns, 2 root canals, and I still have to go get a wisdom tooth pulled and some other stuff done yesterday. So I have an appointment tomorrow at noon. My home base is numb right now. Lips, nose, everything. They used a laser to burn away shit. I got a few good pictures. Some state-of-the-art stuff, man. Like even the x-rays were different than I'm used to. And everything seemed so smooth and modern. Just really did. Even 5 hours in there wasn't bad. I fell asleep for most of it. I can just pass out with my mouth open. It's a skill. Catch flies. But they look a little better, even for the temporary ones. But my whole face is messed up right now. My lips hurt. Everything on the inside just is raw. I could smell burning flesh for most of it. They had to keep burning stuff away with lasers. I got a lot of extra stuff because the gap I had all sorts of. It's not the first time I've had that lasered off. They just lasered more. It hurts really good right now. They didn't give me any pain pills, but this is Mexico. I can just go get my pain pills. So I'm gonna go down there and talk to them and see what they got that won't interfere with what I'm already taking, and then kick it and go back tomorrow and see how that goes. All in all, 5 hours. It wasn't horrible. Horrible? Yeah. Okay. It wasn't horrible, but I'm gonna eat that bottom lip before the night is through. Anyway, rest, relax, reheat. I'll be there again tomorrow. I don't know why Basset Hound stands out here so much, but it just does to me. Okay, I got my wisdom tooth yanked out, all my crowns put in, a deep cleaning. That was mostly the wisdom tooth, you know. Those things are fighters. He got it out in one piece. I appreciate that. He says it's easier with that one if you cut it in half and cut it. But he said it wouldn't be too much worse just to go in and get it as one piece, so I was cool with that. I'm not suffering, I'm just, you know, yeah, it sucks. Pain pills. I actually got a prescription today. They didn't give me a prescription yesterday. I'm just gonna kick it tonight, eat some ice cream and soup and such, and you know, get back into the swing of things tomorrow. All in all, not all that bad. I got a shit ton of dentistry done in 2 days. So about an hour into this, I'm not feeling so bad. I'm just biting down on gauze to stop the bleeding, because I had this thing taken out. Not the prettiest of teeth, you know, there's a little bit, there we go. That's the backside, really hard to brush, so, you know, it is what it is. That's mainly why I had it removed. It's hard to clean a tooth that far back. And, you know, it was my last one, and it's only $100 to get it removed out here. They actually gave me a prescription this time. I'm not sure exactly what for. An anti-inflammatory and, you know, painkiller. So I don't often take painkillers, and I probably didn't even really need it, but why not, man? Why suffer when you don't have to? I'll save that for the trail. But it's, you know, all in all so far, what, you know, I have experienced has been really positive. I'm glad I came out here. It was cheaper, easier, just better in every way. You know, got it done so quick. You know, all this stuff would have taken months in America and cost, you know, way more. So after I heal up a little bit and I'm able to open my mouth, we'll get some better pictures and see what we're dealing with. Kind of excited to see what it all looks like myself. You know, I haven't looked in there a little bit, but you know, I want to get in there and test them, floss them, brush them, you know, get them normal. They feel pretty normal right now already. There's little changes, but your tongue's really sensitive. So kick it, relax, medicate, because really in Mexico you don't need a prescription for almost anything anyway, so we went in and ordered something, I don't even know what it is, and they handed it to us in a little baggie at a pharmacy and said, hey, put this in your pocket when you go across the border, which tells me I don't want to cross with it, so, you know, whatever the hell it is, you know, not bringing it with. Okay, so I think we're on day 3 of getting dental work done. I'm a little out of it. I think that's more the pills they prescribe. I don't often take pills, so I'm a little loopy. I forgot part of last night, and everything's in a daze right now. I gotta go back and get a little bit done. I don't like the shape of the back of my my frontals. They have little nubs on the back that affect the way I speak. So I'm gonna go back and have them take care of that. Because the cool thing is they'll do anything, you know. They understand not everything's done the first time exactly how everybody wants it the first time, because everybody's mouth is different. You're sensitive to different things. This one seems like it should have been an obvious, because I'll try to get pictures, but there's little nubs right at the base of the teeth. That's where my tongue hits to pronunciate a lot of my words. Who knows? Maybe it'll fix my mumbling issue, because we know I mumble. But all in all, scary electric aside, it is a nice town, man. I'm still digging it. Oh, still got another, I think 5 days left here to fully heal. Should be good. Definitely getting nervous about hitting the trail now, but that's normal. Muy bonito este día. We'll see how I'm doing a little later today. I'm lit. It's a nice town. They pretty much give you all the drugs you could want. You go into the pharmacy and you're like, hey man, my mouth hurts. And they're like, hey, this is what everybody takes. And I can see why. I feel pretty good. Wisdom tooth out earlier today. It was today, right? I'm feeling pretty alright, man. Enjoying myself a nice fruit smoothie, enjoying the music. It's a nice little town, man. I think everybody should come here. Look, I got teeth. We'll get more into that later when I'm a little more sober. But I'll take you around the town and stuff. We still got another week here, I think. So let's live it up and relax and heal and stuff. Last time I had a wisdom tooth out, you chew on the gauze. This is my second piece of gauze, and notice how it's got a little pink area, nothing real. Last time my gauze was a bloody soaked mess. I had to change it 3 or 4 times. I felt them put more stitches in this time, because I'm not sure if Mexican Novocaine wears off faster than American, but it was way more painful to put in. It burned like fire across my cheeks and to the tip of my nose. And I didn't feel as numb as I normally do in America, but it was numb enough to pry teeth out of my face without making me cry, so there's that. And it wore off a lot faster afterwards. I didn't have that fat lip syndrome going on for more than an hour. But I find it strange that there's really no blood on this one. As for my last one, was like a tampon, man. It was pretty gross to pull out of my mouth. It was black with blood. Most of my head hurts. You know, wisdom tooth, root canals. They're not the most fun thing in the world. Not horrible, but yeah, I'm kind of suffering right now. I noticed a problem with the back of my teeth, though. There was really like breasts on the back of each tooth. There was a nice little smoothed A cup. And when I went in, guy was trying to explain it away before he even looked at it. Like, no, they feel different in your mouth and all that. And I'm like, no, dude, I understand that. And he kept trying to explain it away, and I grabbed his finger. I'm like, feel this. And he felt it. He was like, oh. I am so sorry. He's like, I was focused on the front of your teeth. I must have glossed over that. I'm like, no, cool, buddy, you know. Zing, zing, zing. He had it fixed up in a few minutes. Everything's nice and smooth. I was sounding like Cindy Brady for a bit, but I'm mildly inebriated on several different levels, so I thought maybe I just had a speech impediment. I do have a spot where when my teeth come together, I can feel it collide first, so I'm going to go back down tomorrow and have them smooth that out. They're really cool and accommodating, get you right in for little things like that, because it's a zing, 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 and it's done. I really enjoy Castle Dental. Very modern, made me feel very comfortable. Nothing was overly painful, and if you ever had a wisdom tooth ripped out, it's no fun. But all in all, I consider it a rather good experience. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. You know, next day is always the worst. But so far, man, I'm quite pleased with my decision. Okay, I'm pretty lit. It's apparent. I don't even know what I'm on right now, but I feel pretty good. But I want you to think food for thought, man. You pretend to live in the greatest country in the world. You thump your chests and say how great America is, and America is a great place, man. I love her. She has so many great qualities, but she lacks in so many departments. I want you to realize that this place right here, and this isn't even a bad place, has much better health care, much better insurance, much better social networks than you will ever have in America. Food for thought, man. Just because it's across the border doesn't make it a bad place. We can learn from these people. Everything is really cheap here, and I'm lit, so it all makes sense to buy. I got a free purse. I was pretty nice. The lady was really friendly, and if I chat with them for a while, you know, everybody likes me. I'm not sure why. I really need to trim my mustache. I'm like Mr. Hair Lip in this. But I always kind of wanted a Mexican wrestling mask. So, you know, it was only $10. Why not? Why not? I got a cool poncho, a couple of pairs of glasses, because evidently I wear glasses now. I like this town. I'm going to have suggestions for it and whatnot on my way out. Not that anybody listens to my suggestions, but, you know, hey, why not? But always be aware, when a guy on a motorcycle pulls up next to you, hold on to your camera extra tight. He might be going for it. So far, no problems in this town. Everybody remembers me. They know how long I've been here. It's like they keep track. They know what they sold me. And they, you know, so they're like, hey, remember me? You bought this yesterday, you know. And, you know, hey, that's really good because they see a lot of us out here. So, pretty impressive. So I'm going to go back to the room, kick it for a bit. I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I've had my moments where just my whole head hurts and all that. And I'm trying not to take too many pain pills because I'm not really that kind of guy. But the weed out here sucks. So that's not really helping. I'm still smoking it, but it's not really helping me at all. So yeah, I can go back, kick back, relax. And I only have a few days to heal up before I hit the trail, so I'm getting kind of scared about that. And I am not in shape. These roads are uneven as fuck. I would not want to be handicapped here. So I'm guessing that's why all my muscles are sore, but I hurt in weird places I don't normally hurt, so I'm assuming this is training for the trail. Alright? You know, drink a few beers, walk a little while. That's how a trail is, or it's supposed to be. Ah. Muy bonito estaría. So I went down for my second root canals. They're like, you don't need them. It's just because they pulled teeth next to them, so they're really sensitive. But I ran into my buddy Hector again, and every time I see him, he sparks me a joint. I haven't even bought anything from him. He's just being really friendly. The people of Mexico are awesome, way friendlier than you would ever guess. But thank you, Hector. Because, be honest, the weed in Mexico sucks, but this guy's not getting Mexican weed.
My name is Hector.
Time is definitely flying here in Mexico. I still have a bit of healing to do, so I'm hoping I can get most of it done before the trail. I start hiking in like 2 days, I think. Whew, went fast, man. I was on quite a bit of drugs, so time went by quick. It just does, Everything went really smooth. Okay, so much smoother than I could have expected. Any little issue I had, I walked right in, and they said, "Oh, Mr. Haley." They knew who I was and knew what my problem was going to be. They had cool state-of-the-art stuff I've never seen, like this weird little, it was like a vibrating toothbrush that just all up in there, but it was imaging my teeth in a 3D fashion so they could spin them on a screen and stuff. The old school where you put on the lead vest and they put this thing in your mouth that's made out of really hard plastic that hurts. Why? And they bring this huge thing up to your cheek and ka-chow. They don't do that here. No, they got a little thing they stick in your mouth. They got another little thing they hold your hand and ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. Your mouth is done. And you want your teeth pop up on the screen right in front of you like instantly. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. My teeth feel really good. I did have a decent amount of pain for a while, but I wasn't taking my pain medication as regularly as I should. I let it go for a while. I want to know how much pain I'm in before I start taking more pills, because they make me loopy, man. And luckily I had somebody to hold my hand through this whole thing, or I would have wandered out into traffic many a time. Don't come and do this by yourself. You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Really simple process. Castle Dental was awesome. Castle Vision was great. I'm liking my sunglasses, or my prescription glasses, because I wear glasses now. That's still kind of a weird thing, messing with my head a little bit. Not feeling tip-top, so decided to spend another day out here because, hey, we can. Why not, huh? Just relaxing, trying to enjoy the scenery, taking it as easy as possible, eating as much things as like ice cream and all that, so I could put on a little bit of pounds. It's a very small town. Everybody here already knows us. They kind of know to leave us alone at this point. We're not spending much money, so they're not on us as much. So in America, when you buy yourself a bottle of pills, you're actually buying a buttload of plastic. There's pills to about there, and then there's cotton the rest of the way up. But not in Mexico, because out here they realize you're buying this stuff because you need it. You're not buying it because you wanted a cotton ball or anything. So they actually filled up. And now, I've taken a few of these over the past few days because these are ibuprofen. They've really helped. I'm taking a few with them on the trail. Not many, but I do eat some ibuprofen for the first bit of a trail. And hey, if you got 800s, might as well. But look how full this is. And this is, I've been eating these for like 7 days. So yeah, that's how you do it. Hey America, take some lessons. So the line out so far isn't bad. There's more people standing waiting to get in and out. We're moving faster than them in the cars. We're creeping along. We've been in line for 15-20 minutes, nothing bad. The flag kind of signifies the end of the wall. So we'll see how it is getting through customs. You know I smell like marijuana. I don't have anything on me, but since I smoke, you know, hey, I stink. We bought a lot of, you know, kitschy stuff. You know, got a turtle from my mom. Got this weird, dumb-looking Batman. A poncho. I love this poncho. Love it. I'd take it with me, but you know, ponchos in the rain probably aren't the best of ideas. Okay, so far easy peasy. We made it past the first guy. He just wanted to see a passport and just waved us on through. The person I am traveling with does not have a passport, but she showed ID and that seemed to work. But now we're going into like a secondary screening. So, you know, hey, we'll see how that goes, because that was the Mexican crossing. This is now the American crossing. Notice all the cameras and whatnot. So it might be a little difficult to get through here because everything did seem to slow down. So, hey, let's see what fun we're in for. Well, we're back in America. Made it through pretty easy. They asked a bunch of questions. You know, just lied about everything. Yeah, I got medication on me and stuff, but they don't need to know about that. Dogs can't smell pills, and it's not like I'm bringing back a shit ton, but, you know, I had mouth surgery done. Dogs, man, gonna need a painkiller 20. All right, so let's head towards the Arizona Trail. Adventure. Welcome home.